With masks mandatory in French primary schools, communications have been even more complicated, especially for people with hearing disabilities. The arrival of transparent so-called inclusive masks has now been considered to be a relief in a few schools. But not all primary school pupils are equipped with them at the moment. Our next report has more.
2020. The world is in the middle of a once-in-a-century pandemic. And the top weapons in this new COVID-19 world are face masks, the first effective barrier against the spread of the Wuhan virus. However, in an ableist world, the needs of the differently abled are catered to as afterthoughts. This effective barrier against the virus has proven to be a communication barrier for people with hearing disabilities. For the hard of hearing and deaf community are used to depend on lip reading and facial expressions, and paper or notepads cannot be easily passed back and forth with social distancing requirements in force. This issue has transcended into the classrooms, especially for deaf students, faculty and staff. The emerging solution to this problem was the arrival of transparent face masks. Face coverings with clear panels to see the mouth and lower half of the face are highly sought after as a remedy to the most common communication barrier.
With a transparent mask, you can see much better, because with a surgical fabric mask, regularly you have to lower the mask to be able to access the facial expressions. So it's much more practical with the transparent mask.
With masks mandatory in all French primary schools, NGOs and governments have provided special schools with transparent face masks. But the pupils at Jean Juarez de Ramonville Primary School are not equipped with them at the moment. So the teachers are adapting new techniques to keep up with the lessons.
So we in the teaching team, at least in the sign language team, we tried to adapt. We signed larger, bigger, so that the pupils could understand us better, which required more effort because it's not quite natural. It's like a hearing person who with a mask would be forced to speak louder, to raise their voice to be better heard. We did the same thing but in sign language.
To mitigate the isolation faced by the community in the current environment, certain small steps can go a long way. Large-scale employment of sign language interpreters, disability activists and accessibility experts, among others, can help create a bottom-top or top-bottom approach in awareness generation. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
Co-presented by Skoda, Simply Clever.